Something happened with my internet. Okay, sorry, because okay, so we will continue. Now let's see. Okay, I want to ask you here. Okay, so I told you before that for example, new car. If you want to buy a new car, you will pay $5,000. Okay, for a new good car. And how about motorbikes? How much motorbikes cost in your country?
So I would like, let me see. I think it goes up to about 700 USD. 700
100,
USD.
700 USD. Okay. Now,
700 USD.
okay. And what do you think? What do you think about is this too much?
I think it's normal. This is a basic motorbike. A better one about $2,000.
Okay. Now let's see. And for example, and gas. Okay, how much gas cost?
Brand petrol.
Okay. Yes, petrol. How much costs petrol for motorbikes?
Let me see. You know, for about petrol, I would like to tell you about a. I would ask you a question. Why do petrol and gold are a thing that people that they see and they find it a lot, even though not very people buy it? You know, in Vietnam, gold prices are like updates every hour or even every day, and but no one cares about diamond or emerald or silver. Why do they only care about gold? Why would they consider diamond? And why do petrol? Not they consider like powers, gas, and everything else. I don't know why, but petrol and gold are a thing that people they look for a lot. Even though gold they don't buy every day, prices they don't buy every day, but it's still on the top news that people see. Do you know about? Can you answer me this? This is the question that I always wondered before.
Okay, so I will answer. I will answer because I'm having a friend, and 1 year ago I asked him the same question.
Yeah.
The same question. Why, for example, people always want to buy gold? They don't want to buy
Diamonds.
silver, diamonds, everything
Yeah.
else.
They
Okay.
cares. They cares about diamond. They care about gold price. They don't care about diamond price. You know, when they Google diamond price in Google, it dropped out zero news. They said that we can't find any information about this. No one cares about diamond, even though it's expensive. Gold is cheaper, but tons of people care, even though don't buy it. They don't buy it in their entire life. Why would they consider just watch it?
Okay, I will tell you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, about the price. Okay, why? Okay, so okay, let's start like this. Okay, so you
Yeah.
have a silver. When you look on the silver, I'm speaking about myself. I'm not saying about about you. I'm speaking about myself. Okay, then I see the silver. Silver is prettier for me
Yeah.
comparing to gold. But this is just my opinion. Okay, no problem. But what is the key point? What is the key point uh, here? Okay, so you have silver, you have, for example, diamonds, you have
Gold.
gold. Okay, so the price of the gold, the
Yeah.
price of the gold is always the same. You don't need ups and downs, for example, when you want to buy or sell the gold. Okay, this is something that is very, very stable, very stable. And from the other hand, silver and diamonds, they go up and down constantly, up and down. For example, you buy 1 kilogram of silver
Yeah.
for, okay, I will, I don't know how much cost. I will just say one number. Okay, and you pay, for example, for, I don't know, $10,000. Let's say let it be $10,000. After 6 months, you will have the dropout. Dropout means that costs $7,000. Okay, so that is a massive, almost 30% dropout. Okay, and maybe later will be 11,000 or 12,000, but you constantly have this ups and downs, up and downs. Okay, and can you and I want to ask you, what do you think? What do you think about um, mm, uh, for example, when you have a gold, when you want to buy a gold, and when you sell the gold, the price is there, is very, very similar and doesn't change. So practically, okay, money can lose their value.
Yeah, when it's information.
Yes, but gold will uh, not losing any not losing any value, so will remain the same. Okay, so the price of the gold will remain the same. So now, so that is the reason why people, what is happening right now. I'm speaking about my country. What is happening right now in my country? So people usually, when they want to buy something valuable, okay, they will also buy gold, and they will buy apartments. I will tell you why apartments. Okay, so you don't have enough money to buy apartment, you will buy gold, because the price will be the same and you will have your money, you will not you lose your money. But if you, for example, buy apartment, I will give you my example. My apartment used to cost, for example, okay, let's like this, $1,300 per 1 meters, 1 square meter was like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we used to buy around 50, let's say 60 square meters. Let's say 60, little less, but let's say 60 square meters.
Yeah.
Before
about 70, like $1,300 per square meters. Yeah.
Okay, it will be easy. So you will, okay, we have here calculator. It's
78,000. 78,000.
at
If you multiply
78,000.
numbers of
Yes.
zero,
Okay.
then you just make
Yeah.
the whole part. Okay.
Okay. $78,000. Okay, that's a lot of money. No
Yeah.
question. But now, when coronavirus started,
Yeah.
so the price was in my building where I'm living right now. The price is like this: $2,500
Per square meters. So it's
square.
about twice the
Okay.
expensive. If we
Okay.
multiply it
Yes.
by 60, it will be 150,000.
Yes.
Twice the price. And
Yes.
it's the same price, I think, it's as a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why people are buying apartments or gold, because the price of the apartment will go up. The price of the gold will remain the same, but the price of silver or diamonds will go up and down, up and down.
Constantly,
So,
right? Constantly.
mhm. So constantly, so
Yeah.
constantly. Okay, so this is something that is this is something this this is the answer on your question why people are buying gold. Okay, it's
Yeah.
not pretty, it's not, but it's very valuable, and the
Yeah.
price is always doesn't have ups and downs, ups and downs.
Yeah.
For example, price of the crops, wheat or something like this. If the season is very dramatic, if for example it's very hot, the price of the wheat will go higher. That is normal. But also crops and other products have other products have their own okay, ups and downs. This is the reason why people are buying these things. So, for example, what my good friend of mine that used to be in Thailand and Vietnam that I spoke about, because he mentioned to me that here in my country we have once a year we have, for example, we grow crops, we take these crops, and yeah, once a year. But in Thailand or in your country, I think that he mentioned 2 or 3 times a year you can have a lot of wheat, a lot of rice, a lot of these things, that agricultural things that are really important in your country. So so that is one of the reasons. That is one of the reasons why this is something that can be very, very valuable. Yeah. Okay, so for example, you mentioned I want to guide you. Okay, people in your country are buying motorbikes. The most common vehicle is motorbike. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, so why people are buying motorbikes?
Because they are cheap, they're convenient. Okay. They're cheap, very convenient, and they're fast. They are as fast as a car, because you know that the speed in normal road in Hanoi, max speed is about 50 kilometers per hour. If you have a Lamborghini, you can but if you have like the Lamborghini or Ferrari, you only can drive at this speed. If you drive like faster, the police will catch you. But if you have a small motorbike, still drive the same speed, will cost 500 times cheaper. So you know that it doesn't matter what speed your car, but the maximum speed. You can only drive the speed that have been ruled. So I think that motorbikes are that advantage. It's cheap and it's also fast.
Okay, now and okay, so yes, cheap. They use less petrol. Okay, and what else can happen if you're using motorbikes like any other vehicle? What can happen? Okay, to motorbike.
Motorbike. The problem.
Or any or yes, problem. Okay, so something that let's say something that happens. Okay, so something that happens. You need a new parts. You're using your motorbikes for a long period of time. After some time, this motorbike, some parts like tires, like I don't know, some engines, some I don't know. So this is something that they are using, and this is something that and can broke down. But if you have, for example, your car broke down, you have problems with your car. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, these parts of the car are more expensive. So if your car broke down, if something happens to your car, so what will happen? Okay, so you need to change part of your car, of your vehicle. So this part of the car costs a lot of money. So this is why motorbikes are cheaper and okay, and it's convenient for customers to use them, because you don't need a big parking space when you're parked motorbike. So this is the reason. The same analogy that they used to use right now to explain you why, for example, people are using, people want to use, people want to buy a gold, not silver, because of this. Okay, so and yeah, of course, when you are making silver, my friend of mine, one good friend of mine, when you are making something with silver is easier to crash comparing to gold. So this is why gold I'm not big a fan of gold. I like silver. It's much prettier for me. It's a white color. It's very pure. But this is the reason why people are doing this. Why they want to buy. Why they want to buy, for example, gold comparing to silver. And this is why, for example, some people, especially in your country, because your population is very big, so this is the reason why people are buying motorbikes. It's much cheaper because $700 and $5,000. It's much cheaper to buy a motorbike.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And what I want to ask you something. Okay. Do you know to drive a motorbike? I didn't ask you never
No,
about.
I'm not
No.
enough age to drive a motorbike.
And
I need
when,
next year. Next year I can ride a motorbike.
do you need to have like a driving license for that, or?
Yes. Every motor, everything use motor. Every transportation that use motor need a driver's license. Plane, car, motorbike, bus, train. Every there need a driver's license because they runs on motor. And motors mean test. Because, for example, bikes, you don't need a driver's license for that. It's because you don't use motor. If you need to stop, you can just pull down. It doesn't have like buttons or anything else, so you can just stand when you like need to stop. But for others that use motor, so you can't stop them can't stop them manually. You have to stop them by pressing buttons or like flicking levers. So you need a license to make sure that you know like when it's emergency, when you need to stop, when you need to start, and the rules you have to follow, like that. Next year that I enough age to drive a motorbike.
Okay. And so in the future, do you have a plan to drive a motorbike?
Yeah, I have a plan.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay. And can you please tell me, okay, what type of, would you like to have, a big or small motorbike?
I think I would consider motorbikes.
Okay. Now let's see. And why?
Because it's faster, it's more convenient, and it's also like cool. Because you can like enjoy fresh air, like air like flow into the face, which is very cool.
It's really cool. Okay, now Kwang, we can stop here because I have another class in 5 minutes. Okay, one last question. Can we have a class tomorrow at 9 p.m.? Not 9:30, at 9 p.m. Just tomorrow.
Okay. I have free time all day. Yeah.
Okay, so see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Bye bye.
Okay. Yeah, bye bye.